You know, there's a secret. It's whispered in the silence right before the dawn. It's kind of like a code, one that's used by the titans of industry, the absolute champions of sport, and the masters of creativity to pretty much bend reality to their will. And no, this is not just another hustle culture trend you see on social media. This is a biological key, a forgotten power that's locked inside of you right now.
So what if I told you that the single greatest advantage you could have over your competition, and, even over the person you were yesterday, is just waiting for you in the darkness, right before the sun comes up? Let's unlock it.
I mean, just take Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple. His day kicks off before most people have even finished their first dream. By 4:30 a.m., he's already smashing through his inbox, setting the pace for one of the most valuable companies on the entire planet.
Or look at Olympic champion PV Sindhu. For years, she traveled over 30 miles in the dark every single morning just to be at her training ground by 4:30 a.m. That relentless discipline is literally etched into her success. See, this isn't a coincidence. It's a code.
Because while the rest of the world is hitting snooze, the world's winners are already building their victory. They've found a hidden window of power. And today, I'm going to give you the key.
But here's what's truly mind-blowing. This is not some new age productivity hack. This is ancient wisdom. A truth that's been buried for thousands of years, that modern neuroscience is only just now starting to prove is real.
So on one side, you've got these ancient Indian texts talking about something called Brahma Muhurat, and on the other, you have modern science describing a neuromobility window. Two totally different names from two totally different worlds, pointing to the exact same truth.
So in ancient Indian philosophy, they divided the day into 30 sections called muhurtas, and that final 96-minute window right before sunrise, that was known as Brahma Muhurta, which literally means the creator's hour. It was seen as this sacred time for peak mental clarity and just profound creative power.
But here's the thing, this isn't magic, it's pure biology. This period is quite literally your brain's biological prime time. And the reason why? Well, it's happening inside you every single night. See, as you're sleeping, your brain is flooded with melatonin. That's the hormone of rest. But as dawn gets closer, a shift starts to happen. Melatonin pulls back, and cortisol, the hormone of action, begins to rise. And right in that perfect balance between these two powerful forces, your brain enters a state of absolutely extraordinary potential. It's called the alpha-theta state. Think of it like a bridge between the dreamlike creativity of your theta brainwaves and the calm focus of alpha waves. In this state, there's almost zero cognitive noise. No mental chatter, no distractions, just pure, clean clarity. It's the perfect time for deep work, for learning, for setting the entire intention for your day. But there's a trap. Right at the gate of this golden hour stands a dragon, a single, seemingly harmless action that can completely obliterate this biological advantage before you even swing your legs out of bed. You have to understand this one crucial point. Those first few moments after you open your eyes, they literally program your brain for the entire day. And one specific action hijacks that programming, turning your window of power into a window of pure distraction. And what is that action? Reaching for your phone. So here's exactly how the trap gets sprung. The second your eyes open, your brain is soft, it's receptive, it's totally undefended. The moment that screen flashes on, your brain's internal focus filter, it's called the reticular activating system, it gets hijacked. So instead of tuning into your goals, your intentions, it's immediately tuned to the world's noise. Comparison on social media, other people's emergencies in your email, and a flood of notifications. Your focus is shattered before your feet even touch the floor. So how do you defeat this dragon? Well, you don't fight it with motivation. You defeat it with strategy. You need a war plan. The war for your morning is actually won the night before. Most people fail because they focus on the alarm clock. Winners focus on their bedtime. So set a strict time to sleep. Power down all your screens an hour before, and get your phone on the other side of the room or, hey, even in another room entirely. This isn't about willpower. It's about designing an environment where success is basically inevitable. All right, the moment your feet touch the floor, the clock starts. The next 60 minutes will determine the entire trajectory of your day. This is where you lock in your advantage. And to do that, you need a protocol. Do not jump straight into work. And whatever you do, never jump into your phone. First, focus inward. Hydrate your body, move around, stretch. Just sit in silence for a few minutes. Then, prime your mind. Journal your thoughts, meditate on your goals. Only then, once your mind is calm and centered, do shift to outward action.
Plan your day, attack your most important task, or train your body.
Just think about it. By the time most people are just rolling out of bed, fumbling for their phones, and starting to even think about what they have to do, your most important work is already done. You've already won the day.
Now, I know this can all sound a little intense, so don't think of it like a life sentence. Think of it as an experiment, a 30-day challenge to finally see what you're truly capable of. 30 days. That's it. Just give yourself 30 sunrises, and I want you to witness what this alignment of ancient wisdom and modern science unlocks inside of you. And don't just feel if it works. You got to prove it to yourself. Track it, your energy levels, the quality of your mood, your productivity, your sleep quality. Let the data tell you the story of your own transformation.
Because, ultimately the goal here isn't to rigidly follow a 4 a.m. routine forever. The goal is to develop self-awareness, to understand your own biological rhythms and learn how to align with them to produce your best work and live your best life.
So, the secret is out. You now have the what, the why, and the how. That window of power, it opens for you every single morning. The next 30 sunrises are yours for the taking. The only question left is, what are you going to build with them?